America started the AI race, and President Donald Trump says it's going to win it. But AI data centers are far more power-hungry than anything since the internet age. After August 1st, with talks stalled with China and Canada, Trump's latest tariffs are colliding with America's rising need for energy and critical minerals to fuel AI and semiconductor ambitions. That's where Canada becomes unavoidable. The US imports millions of barrels of Canadian oil daily, billions of cubic feet of natural gas, enough electricity to power 1 million homes, nearly a third of its uranium, and critical minerals like Ontario's high-grade nickel and British Columbia's germanium. Replacing them would take years. Without Canada, US industries could face higher costs, delays, and reliance on less stable partners. Prime Minister Mark Carney is keeping talks open while investing in domestic energy and minerals, signaling Canada's resources are a shared strength, if the partnership is respected. On August 7th, Trump's sweeping new tariffs, 10% to 50% on over 60 countries, came into effect. Canada now faces a 35% tariff on non-USMCA goods, hitting steel, aluminum, softwood lumber, and manufactured products. Some exports are already diverting to Europe, threatening US farmers who rely on Canadian buyers. While Ontario Premier Doug Ford calls for tariff measures, Saskatchewan's Scott Moe favors reducing counter-tariffs to lower costs. Carney is weighing all sectors before retaliating, keeping USMCA's protections intact for 92% of Canadian exports while expanding trade with Europe, the UK, and Mexico. Ford warns Trump could reopen or quit USMCA early, years before the 2026 review, and is pressing the American media on the US job losses and rising costs already linked to tariffs. Over 37,000 manufacturing jobs gone since April and $6.2 billion in new costs to the US auto industry. Carney, meanwhile, avoids personal attacks, using quiet diplomacy to maintain leverage. This dual approach, public pressure and measured negotiation, keeps Canada's stance united. The threat of an early USMCA rupture is real, but Canada still holds leverage in strategic minerals, energy, and agriculture. Trump faces mounting consumer prices and job losses at home, which could limit his room to escalate. The standoff since August 1st has become a test of endurance. How long each side can hold out, and what political cost Trump is willing to pay, will decide if this ends in a balanced deal or a rupture that reshapes North American trade far sooner than planned. This is True State Report. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.